Gang, who's telling us what went down? Leslie, comment ça va?
So we talked about community, and specifically we focused on how do we make Joomla a project that does more positive outreach to folks so that they contribute back to the project in areas like documentation, patching, creating code for the core, and doing support in the forums. And we also talked about how to highlight some of the great contributions that are already going on. And we have some shy, modest people who are, say, contributing an entire developer to squashing Joomla bugs. And how do we make those folks into case studies in a way that serves the project and serves the fact that they are serving the project? So if you're interested in all that kind of stuff, come talk to us community folks. Thanks.
Thank you. Oh, you just handed off to the man with the hot headgear. Who's that reporter back here?
Yep. Thank you. Who's that reporter back person? Oh yeah, come on now. Come on in the middle, man. Feel the love. Come on. Yeah. Give this guy a big love bar. Come on.
We talked about extensions and the different forms of extensions for extending Joomla. So components, modules, plugins, etc. But the most powerful thing that we talked about was using Joomla as an application framework. So like Ruby on Rails and other frameworks of that sort, using the ability to use the Joomla framework to build applications for plus programs, not just the CMS.
Awesome. Thanks, sir. All right.
Wilco ran the recruiting session for the Joomla Dev. Who's reporting back on that? Yes, sir. What happened?
All right, so we talked about development and how people can, or some companies are, excuse me.
Deep breath.
Wow. Okay, anyway, so I was up till 6. So we talked about commercial extensions and how annoying it is to pay for something that you paid a membership for and blah, blah, blah. We talked about platform you develop on. And we talked a lot about drinking and how that is a requirement to be a developer. Yeah. And we talked about current developers contributing back to the core and how can we do that and when and where and who do I talk to.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Love
it. Hey, if people pledge their souls to a certain distribution, can they get some of that cool headgear, or how does that work?
Yeah. You come to me and you ask me why.
Why? Everybody, if you're looking to look cool with the little flashy stuff, and believe me, that's going to get you some action up in the casino, if you know what I'm saying. Talk to the man, okay?
Morning, see me later.
Excellent, excellent. Hey, TJ, what went down intro to templates?
After realizing that I'm a scatterbrain, not much of a facilitator, we finally got on track, and I think the best thing that we covered, I feel, was the basics on how to find a template to cover your needs when you're first starting. That's, I think, was probably the best thing about it.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir. Excellent. Love Bob. Ron, who's your reporter back? Ron, tell me about this guy. I've heard he's kind of cool. Thank you for self-censoring. That's just incredible. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
We did advanced templating. We had sort of a broad range of experience, so we kind of went through the broad strokes of the anatomy of a template, setting things up, and then dove quickly into the j.org template, which actually provides a good range of examples of how things can be pushed, well, almost to the edge of customization and tweaking and everything, and making the same template work on multiple sites, and conditionals, and move tools, and I think that was about it, right? Was that about it? Yeah, that was about it. That was all we had to talk about, really. There was a lot of stuff in a short time.
Excellent. I think you have more
Template love today. All right. The man with the acronymized session name, CCK, what went down?
I'd like to invite Vic from J. Calpro.
Vic, come on out.
All right, so we had to talk about CCK, and I think Corey and I agreed right from the beginning this is going to be the most powerful, most confusing extension on the planet in terms of explaining people what it does and what it is. We spent most of the time saying, what is it not? So we compared K2 and Zoo, and both of them are kind of new and fancy, but really just new ways to kind of replace a bunch of unrelated extensions sometimes to get one end product using these new content constructors to kind of basically make that kind of harder setup, but way easier to integrate and give you that one good look and feel that everyone goes for.
Awesome, thank you, very nice.
Right on. Last but not least, who's your reporter back there? What happened?
So yeah, we practiced Kalina, just spelling it and pronouncing it. No, actually, so we went through a generic overview, why Kalina, what's the difference, how did it end up, Fireboard versus Kalina, a little bit of background. We went onto the website, did a little bit of a live demo of what does it do, how do you set it up, right? What kind of options do you have out there? And I got the one question that I always get, is Joomla.com using Kalina? And so that was it.
Great, thanks, sir. All right.
Thank you. As is custom in these gatherings, we give a massive love bomb to all these great facilitators. Excellent. Now that you have seen how the format works, I strongly encourage all of you to feel empowered to say, Gunnar, I would love to lead a discussion on anything. And you don't need to be the expert, you just need to be interested in the discussion and see who else comes to talk about it. And it works. Trust me, I'm not lying. So anybody who's interested in helping to see a discussion created, especially if it's self-serving or otherwise opportunistic, we strongly encourage those behaviors here, let me tell you. Okay, I know there's some announcements. What's your announcement? I just got to know. I've been having to wait 10 minutes to find this out.
Hi everybody, my name is Erica. I just started working as a social media manager for OSM recently. So I'm just requesting,
Doing a quick acronym expansion, OSM is,
Open Source Matters,
which is,
the company behind, the foundation behind Joomla.
thank you.
There you go. So if anybody here is using the Joomla name on any social networks, you know, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, any sort of Joomla usage, can you please come see me? And we'll talk about that a little bit.
Because she wants to link to you.
That's right.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.